Welcome to a presentation on the future of education 20 years from now by Varo Osorian. So, what's disrupting education today? Easy access to information. Students have access to information on Google. They didn't have this access before. Now they do. Laptops and computers. Students have access to all kinds of technology, from Google Classroom to Google Docs to Quizlet to every kind of technology, the internet, video, online curriculum. There are videos of almost any subject matter that students can access today. Kids can go to K through 12 online. Whether the research shows that that's effective or not remains to be seen. In terms of the job market, automation is changing the way that we need to teach our kids and what they need to know, which is the skills that the employers are demanding. So it's important that we change the way we do things. In the 21st century, according to Milton Chan, the teacher was Google. Now, the teacher needs to be the coach. So what does this look like in a 21st century classroom in 2038? We're going to leverage technology, computers, laptops, apps, a whole myriad of technologies that will help students learn, including social media, including blogging, including reaching out to others across the globe. Through individualized learning, students will be able to learn according to their interests rather than everyone has to learn exactly the same thing. And in that model, the teacher is going to be the coach. And what strategies will they use? We can use problem-based learning, where the teacher gives a student a problem based on their interest and they need to search out the information. It can be either provided or both, provided and additional information that they find on their own, whether they do it together in collaborative with other students that have similar interests, or they could do it on their own. Also, we can use games will be widely used. Gamification will be widely used in 2038 to help students learn key vocabulary, key terms, other important information that they can compete with each other and turn some of the learning into games, the basic knowledge that they need to be able to move forward with the lesson. You'll be able to use the partnering technique, which was endorsed by Prensky in his book in 2010, where the lessons are guided by questions, and the students then seek out the information and report back. Students are able to blog with one another, with people all over the globe, and gain information from those students. They may be able to even find a student in China that has a similar interest as them, and together they collaborate to come up with a project. And the Chinese student presents it in China, and the American student presents it in the United States. It's endless. We can use social media, again, to be in contact with one another. In the 21st century classroom in 2038, the teacher is the coach, and the students are learning through individualized processes where they learn what they need to know. And in that process, they gain the skills that employers want: critical thinking, collaboration, problem solving, so that they're equipped with what they need for the future. In 2038, here's an example of a lesson. For example, in the Civil War, students could choose amongst different topics, and they could watch a video or they could read about that particular topic to get a brief overview. Could be the causes, could be the battles, could be the generals, could be the soldiers, could be outcomes. Students could play a game to gain key vocabulary and key terms, so they build some foundational knowledge. Then together with another student or on their own or in larger groups, they can dig deeper into the topic through using online sources, through blogging with others across the globe or in another classroom in the same campus to answer open-ended questions and or problems, to solve problems. And students will create a final product. Again, choices, essays, videos, performances, scripts, other final products that they'll present. It's going to take 20 years because, as you can see, there's so many steps. The bureaucracy of education moves slowly. Parents, students, administrators, teachers, and politicians need to agree on where we're going. Funds need to be provided. Strategies need to be researched. Curriculum needs to be created. And teachers, of course, need to be trained. The future of education begins now.